Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Some hours ago, it went very viral that United Kingdom have decided to grant asylum to as many that are having issues. I'm talking about those agitating for Biafra, and as many that are also asking for their freedom. What the federal government have reacted to what United Kingdom have done, and they have quite strong words to tell the United Kingdom. Before we go to the newspaper, like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel or YouTube. What the federal government says the reported decision of the United Kingdom to grant asylum to persecuted members of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB is disrespectful of Nigeria as a nation. The Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Mohammad, also said that the decision amounted to sabotaging the fight against terrorism and generally undermining Nigerian security. Fielding questions at the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, flagship interview program, Alhaji Mohammad said the decision is unacceptable to Nigeria. Let me say straight away that this issue is within the purview of the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, and I'm sure he will handle it appropriately. But as the spokesman for the federal government of Nigeria, I will say that if indeed the report that the UK will grant asylum to supposedly persecuted IPOB and MASSOB members is true, then something is wrong somewhere. Against the background of the fact that IPOB is not only proscribed but also designated as a terrorist organization here in Nigeria, the UK's decision is disrespectful of Nigeria as a nation. The decision amounts to sabotaging the fight against terrorism and generally undermining Nigerian security. It is not only inconceivable, it is inexplicable, he said. The minister said that there had recently been heightened attack against security agencies in the southeast zone. He said IPOB had been fingered as being behind the attacks in spite of his denials. For the UK to choose this time to give succor to IPOB beggars belief and cause to question the UK's real intention. If we could go down the memory lane, what the UK has done is like Nigeria offering asylum to members of the IRA before the 1998 Good Friday Peace Agreement, he said. NAN reports that UK Visas and Immigration, that's UKVI, had released new guidelines to its decision makers on how to consider and grant asylum applications by members of Biafran secessionist groups. In the guidelines, asylum is to be granted to persecuted members of IPOB, a group that Nigeria has designated as a terrorist organization. Also in the guidelines, asylum is to be granted to the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra. The government is getting very angry. Honestly, the way the things are going there, some people are just. Did you hear what Alhaji Mohammad said? He said there's something wrong somewhere. He's not clearing him. What is going on? But they said if you make them a proscribed group, that means all over the world they'll be seen as proscribed as a terrorist group, and for that reason they shouldn't be even be given asylum. All right, so in Nigerian constitution they are a terrorist group, so why are you now giving the asylum to such persons? But much as Nigeria is a sovereign state, of which is actually understandable, the truth is they also look at some of the prerequisites. They look at a lot of indices to see if they qualify for such. Since the days where Mazi Kanu started this whole agitation, MASSOB also, when they started this whole agitation, they were watching chronologically, they were watching how the movement was going. All right, and at the beginning, even up to in recent past, there have never been a situation or a time where they are being seen, carrying any form of ammunition, unlike the Boko Haram, unlike even the Fulani herdsmen that has been referenced as the four dangerous group in the world. So whether you don't want to proscribe them in Nigeria, I'm talking about Fulani herdsmen, the world recognizes them as such. Now that you already prescribed IPOB, they are looking at some of the indices. Are they having those features that makes them prescribed? If they don't, they may just feel that it was hurriedly done. Okay, and all those and much more. Now, Alhaji Lai Mohammed is now calling on the foreign minister to look into foreign affairs minister to look into this matter. If there's any hanky panky playing somewhere that is not, but generally, looking at some of the commentaries that went down in the first video. A lot of Nigerians, a lot of Biafrans were even saying that that is actually a gimmick, so that the those agitating for Biafra will leave their father ancestral land, so that Fulani headsmen will take over their land, all in the name of asylum. But the federal government is seeing it in a different dimension, seeing it in a different light. That in giving them asylum, they're actually encouraging them to keep agitating. I don't know the politics, the international politics. Honestly, you have to be in the corridor of power to understand how it plays out. But let's quickly see what Nigerians are saying concerning this, because of course Nigerians have also reacted. Don't forget that also we have the Oduduwa, also Dua Nation, trying to also agitating, also wanting their own country. But let's quickly feel the pulse of Nigeria. Several write-ups are actually going on social media right now. People are really reacting. Let me take like one or two so we can have an idea of what Nigerians are saying. This one here says, "Thank God that eventually the federal government has responded to this to shame all those thinking the asylum storyline was fake and concocted by the most mass appealing mass movement in the whole world." He's talking about IPOB. He said, "If after this the federal government and the governors of the southeast do not proscribe IPOB as a terrorist organization, then they have shown the world that it's actually the federal government and their full of fools are the real ones, the real deal. Imagine the United Kingdom, whom some persons like are expecting to repatriate Ohamadike Mazenam Kanu, coming up with this heartbreaking news that IPOB has nothing to do with terrorism, but being an IPOB member means you can land, Igbo man land. Igbo man country without Nigerian passport, because you are automatically an elite in reasoning and immaculately above the stained and doomed contraption. One thing is clear: the UK realizing Nigeria dismemberment is close to not want is close to do not want the new Biafran country to see them as enemies but allies in the scheme of running things. Nnamdi Kanu joint press conference with Amazonian leader was a game changer. Congratulations IPOB, congratulations ASN, congratulations Uche Madu, MASSOB, congratulations World Igbo Congress. The international politics that's going on here, I don't understand. This is why I say, una nebachi chomchin. Okay, una nebachi chomchin. Okay, as una never see chomchin. The international politics that is going on here is amazing. Let's put in the comment section. What's your take? This is pure international.